Let me start today's session with a question. If you see a beautiful bride in a wedding, what is the one word that you're going to quote for her? How are you going to say? How is the bride actually looking? You'll say the bride is looking pretty or she's looking beautiful. Yes, pretty, beautiful, good, bad, all these are basic English vocabulary words, and it is high time now that we change all these basic and boring words of English vocabulary into something very interesting and into something that actually sounds pleasant and awesome. Don't you want to add awesome words into your dictionary? Yes, we know thousands of synonyms that are already there in Google or in your dictionary. But who has the time nowadays to open the dictionary and look for synonyms? We just find a convenient word and we tag that word in every occasion, on every situation, and to all the people we met. Like in our WhatsApp group, in our messages, we say, "How are you?" "I'm fine." Fine is a very common word and we never care to replace that word with something very energetic, something enthusiastic, something beautiful and awesome. So today is the time where you say bye-bye to your boring vocabulary and say hi to your interesting words that I've brought for you. If you are a beginner in English learner, then this is going to be a life-changing or a vocabulary-changing, a word bank-changing event for you. So let's start. The very first English boring word is pretty. Yes. If you ask, "How am I looking?" and the answer is, "You're looking pretty." "Oh, she's looking so pretty." Just pretty? That is only one word you know. If you want to define how beautiful the other person is looking, are you going to say just pretty? That is not actually defining the beauty of that person or that bride. You know that? So, how can we replace the boring pretty with something interesting? You can say glamorous. Yes, when you say that word glamorous, the glamour that comes in your accent, that comes in the style in which you're saying. So, she is not looking only beautiful, she's not only looking pretty, but she's looking glamorous. Yes, another word that you can use in place of pretty is exquisite. Yes, what an exquisite experience. What a pretty experience. You cannot say it's a good experience. No, very boring words. That is why they are tagged by me as boring vocabulary words. Yes, and if we want to sound awesome, then exquisite, glamorous. These are the words that you should include right now in your daily conversation of English. Moving to the next word. Someone who can do work very easily, it is on his fingertips, and he uses very cleverly all the techniques, even if you talk about digital techniques, or he's very clever to apply all the knowledge in proper sequence. He's very quick. One word for a person. You'll say, "Oh, he's very smart." Yes. Really? He's very smart. Now you have confined your definition of people into these basic English words. Do not trap your vocabulary into these boring words. The words are outdated. It's no more a time to say boring English words. Nobody is smart. Few people are, but then smart is again a very boring term, very monotonous term to hear. He can do so many work at one go. He's so smart. Now stop saying smart and instead you can say he is quick-witted. Yes, suppose a boy in your class is very attentive and he answers all the questions to the teachers. Yes, so what you will say? He's very smart? No, he is quick-witted. Yes, that is a synonym of smart, but that sounds clever, that sounds smarter, that sounds beautiful. And another word is ingenious. Yes. Ingenious is a word you can use for a person who is actually a genius, who actually can plan and organize things at a brilliant speed or in a brilliant order. Yes, so next time you want to tag anyone as smart, don't say smart, but instead say he's ingenious or she is quick-witted. That means she has answers to all the questions. So she is not only smart, she's quick-witted. Another word, interesting word as a replacement to big. Yes, it is a big event. It was a very big event. Okay, big event we understood, but then big, a word itself has so many meanings. Big event means the place was big, or the people were wearing expensive clothes, or means big. In what aspect are you talking about big? Big includes so many different perceptions of people. So we have to give a direction to that, and no more using big now. It is not a big place, but instead you're going to say that it was enormous. Yes, I got a big opportunity. I got an enormous opportunity. Yes, the word enormous itself is so big. So it really sounds amazing, and when you're going to take these words in your vocabulary, it's actually going to be a very good impression on your employees or on your colleagues, on the bosses, on all the authorities and everybody listening to you. Even they are strangers, they'll be impressed by the kind of vocabulary, the choice of words that you have taken. Not only enormous, but there's another word like colossal. The building is so big. Instead of saying big, you can say it's a colossal building. Colossal, that is the word. So enormous, colossal, you can say, instead of saying the basic boring vocabulary words like big or huge. Another boring English word is little. Yes, a little doubt I have. Little can be replaced by another more smarter word, and that is teeny or diminutive. Yes, teeny or diminutive. These are good words. These are smart words, can be used, and interesting words which can replace little. For example, you want to say that I had little enjoyment in the journey. I was not enjoying too much. So I had teeny enjoyment. Yes, those teeny things, those little things matter a lot. It matters more, it matters the most. Teeny means little. Teeny, actually when you say teeny, it again gives an appearance, the way you are saying that we're talking about something that is very small in size. Maybe shape also. Yes. So teeny next time you're going to use in place of little. Another thing is diminutive. Diminutive again shows very less quantity, and that is a rich word to use instead of saying little. Yes. So how much are you going to pay for this? I'm going to pay diminutive. Diminutive means I'm going to pay very less for this. Yes, baby, maybe because I don't think that it deserves so much. It's worth so much. Okay, so moving to the next interesting word to be added in your vocabulary. That is saw. I saw him, she saw me, we all saw, see, that is, it's a very outdated word. We have been using these words from so many years. Yes, why? Because it is very convenient for us? No, time to change the word saw, time to change the word see, saw into some other more interesting word. That is glimpsed. Glimpsed. Yes, glimpsed, glanced at, all these are synonyms of see. Saw. Yes, I saw her, I glimpsed at her. She glanced back at me. Glanced back, she looked back. She saw back. But a better way of saying is glanced or glimpsed. These are good words, rich words, smart words, and impressive words, no doubt. Another very common word in English is laughed. We had a big laugh, or we laughed away. Again, laughed. Another word that actually when we speak, we feel the word. That is chuckled. Yes, we chuckled. We laughed. Yes, during the coaching or during the tutorial classes where we were not allowed to talk, something strange or unusual happened and we all ended up chuckling, or we chuckled. We chuckled at the strange activities done by the new student. We chuckled. We were laughing. Yes. So the word chuckle again says, or it sounds the same as laugh. Another word is snickered. Yes. The word is snickered. Snickered means Again, laughed. But snickered is a word that people must have not heard around you. So you can impress, you can outshine others by telling them that I know a better word, that is snickered. And whenever we want to say, whenever we want to mean that we laughed, now we can say that we snickered. We snickered at the concert. Yes, or we snickered in the class. Snickered, chuckled, that means laughed. Next time, use chuckled or snickered whenever you want to say that laughed. We laughed, I laughed, you laughed. Next word, another interesting word, another replacement of a boring word, that is funny. It is so funny. Yes, somebody cracks a joke and you say, yes, it's funny, because that is the only one word we know to define a joke. Of course it's funny. Yes, this is funny, that is funny. Come on, get rid of funny now. And add a new word that is a replacement of funny. And that is hysterical. Yes, hysterical means funny in its own way. Yes, it makes you laugh or it makes you smile. It is funny. So next time you can say, in place of funny, you can say it's hysterical. Yes, we actually enjoyed listening to it. So it was hysterical. There are many synonyms of funny. It can be hilarious, it can be hysterical, it can be jocular. Yes, jocular again, as I said, and as you see that as we are saying these synonyms, the quality, the value, the accent itself is revealing the meaning of the base word. Suppose when we say chuckled, so we are laughing and we can feel that yes, definitely this can be the appropriate synonym of the base word. Similarly, when we say jocular, so jocular comes from joke, and joke means something that is funny. So instead of using the basic boring word of English, it is funny, no more funny, it is hysterical or it's jocular. Yes, you have a great sense of joke, you have a great sense of humor, as we said. So if it is funny, don't say it is funny, it was hysterical. And the person who has cracked a joke, he will also feel good that yes, it was not just funny, it was hysterical. Right. Next is nice. She's a nice human being. Oh, so many times we have heard that. He is a nice fellow. Nice. Everybody is nice. Yes, nice. I'm nice, you are nice. Everybody is nice, because nice is the only word we know when we want to say that the person is good-natured. Good-natured is nice, that is all? No, do not limit again your vocabulary to only these basic boring words. Nice? No, not nice, but this time you're going to say that the person is benevolent. Yes, benevolent. You can see here benevolent, or courteous, or congenial. I have given 3 synonyms here, and all the 3 words are super fantastic to add in your vocabulary. Immediately stop saying nice. The person is not nice, he is a congenial fellow. Yes, he is so courteous. And you want to say generous, kind, nice, in short, in a nutshell, no nice now. Whether he is courteous or she is so congenial, so understanding. And another thing is benevolent. Yes, her benevolent attitude impresses everyone in the office. A nice attitude, but nice, no more nice now. We know that ultimately the root word is nice, but of course if we know a good vocabulary word, why not display? Show off that you know a better word in English vocabulary, and you are elevating yourself from the beginner level to the intermediate level. Yes. Let's see the next word. Are you sad? Are you sad? I hope not. You will not be sad because you are improving your vocabulary, so obviously all your sadness will flow away. Sad is again a very common word used in English vocabulary and it should be immediately replaced. Sad means what? Sad means mournful, or it can be forlorn. Yes, mournful. Mourning is what? When you are mourning for something. Again, the word mourn means what? The word mourn means you are depressed. You are sad. So again, the word carries the magic of the base word, that is mournful or Forlorn. Forlorn means lonely. And of course, if you are lonely, you will be sad, isn't it? So time to change the sadness into happiness by using these basic English replacement words. Instead of sad, now you're going to say, why are you so forlorn? Or, why are you so mournful? People at that place are mournful and negative. Don't know why. Yes. Next basic word is, I like you. Yes. Like means what? Like is a liking. You like a person, you like a person's company. Liking is again something so boring. Like. How can you replace like? Yes, you like anybody's work, you like any person, you like any place, you like doing something. How can that be replaced? Like as a boring word could be replaced by appreciate or idolize. Yes, the word is appreciate or idolize. If you like something, you say, I appreciate your work, instead of saying, I like your work. I like your work again sounds so boring, monotonous, same thing is going on again and again. That is, appreciate is the word that you have to use. Or I idolize all your artwork. Idolize means I liked it too much. It was really appreciable. So appreciate or idolize is the word you're going to use next time when you mean to say or when you mean to praise anyone and make them feel special. That I just not only liked something, but actually I did what? I appreciate your work and I idolize your work. Yes, I'm going to keep it in my mind. Next is ran. When we run, the past is ran. Obviously, ran is the most convenient word when we want to say that people are running. He's running or she's running. She ran away. Yes, he ran from the class. So ran is again a very basic boring word of English vocabulary which should be immediately replaced by the word galloped. Now gallop is actually an action that the horses do. When the horse move, they gallop. But this is a word which can be used for human beings also. She ran, if she or he is running in that manner, then you can say not in very speed, but not a huge speed, but moderate speed. So you can say, you can replace this word as galloped. She was galloping or he was galloping. He or she galloped in the class, in the auditorium, on the field. Yes, during the race, Rahul galloped in the event. Galloped. He was moving maybe very slowly. Yes. Next is sprinted. Sprinters you must have used in the English newspaper. This sprinter by their name. Sprinter means racer. Actually running fast. If you want to tag anyone as running very fast, don't say that he's a very good racer. You can say the sprinter. And you must have heard that word also. You can also use that as a verb. This is the place where you have to use. When you want to say anyone ran in a speed, then you can say that they sprinted. Yes, sprinted. A very new word for all those people who are listening. They'll be quickly amazed that what a nice word you have taken out from the English vocabulary. Instead of saying she ran fast. No, she sprinted. Yes, fantastic word. Another thing is darted. Darted when you're focused to one place. You look at one place and you're moving to that place. So she darted to the goal. Yes, mean hurriedly she went to the goal. He or she or they darted towards the goal, or they sprinted, or they galloped, moving very slowly, or running very slowly. That means galloping. Another word, very common word is bad. How was your day? It was bad. Was it bad? Do you want to use a better word instead of saying bad? Was your day bad? She is a bad person. She looked pretty, but she actually is a bad person. Now, bad means in what sense? Again, when you say nice, when you say big, they have so many meanings. It's an elaborate term. It's just not one word. So when you say bad, again, there are many beautiful synonyms that you can use, and again you can feel the word, and when you are applying that word in your conversation, you can actually feel the gist of that word. You can actually get the feeling behind the word. Bad has the same magic as good. Bad has the same magic as nice. Bad has the same magic as big, enormous. When you say, that means bad. Big, sorry. So bad is atrocious. Yes, atrocious, despicable, sinister. These are the synonyms, or these are the interesting versions of bad. So next time, don't say just bad. It was a bad day, or she is very bad. She's atrocious. Yes, you can say, or he's sinister in his attitude. Now when you say sinister, it has something to do with sin. It has taken from sin. Sin, crime is again bad. So there you see the connection between sinister and bad. It is somehow relating to the root word that is bad. Yes? So sinister, atrocious, despicable. These are the very nice, polished English vocabulary word that you should immediately use instead of saying bad. Next time, these common words should not utter from your mouth, and you should start speaking these rich words, these polished words, and impress and outshine your every rival and opponent present. Yes, now if you have been with me in the video till here, I have a bonus word for you. The common and the most common, I should say, the most common word that we use every day, I think. Good. Yes? Don't we use good every day? Of course. How was your day? Good. How are you feeling? Good. How is she? She's good. So good is something that is on our tongue every time. For everything we know that if we say good, that's sufficient. But actually, friends, good is not sufficient. We have in our vocabulary so many words. Even if you're a beginner, good is less than average vocabulary, and you should immediately replace good with words like splendid. How was your day? Good. It was not a good day, it was a splendid day. See, when you say splendid, that means it was actually an enjoyable day. So if you want to say enjoyable, why to limit those expressions and feelings only in that word good? It was actually a splendid day. You really enjoyed every moment, every second of the day. Marvelous. Yes, instead of saying good, you can say marvelous. Marvelous is something that your feelings go out of control. It's marvelous. It was a marvelous opportunity. It was very good opportunity actually when you mean to say. Delightful. Yes. How was the meeting? It was good. It was not good. It was a delightful meeting. That means maybe, probably you have got some fruitful results after the meeting. Yes. So we have learned 12 to 13 English interesting vocabulary words, and I hope you're going to add all these interesting, beautiful words of English in your vocabulary. So do not forget to subscribe to my channel Vocavita English, and I'm going to bring new and informative videos every Wednesday and every Saturday. If you like my video, please press the bell icon and drop a comment in the comment box. Thank you for watching.